the sound of it.
YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Next Level, man. We are out here in, where we at? We are in Oak Park, Illinois. Big shout out to every TI in Oak Park in Chicago, worldwide, man. I'm here with my good friend BEATZ EPITOME'z.
Right.
So what's up,
hey, what's up, too? Alright.
We out here, man, and man, this is the countdown to T-Day, man. If you guys don't know, August 29th is that special day. It's approaching, man, and you guys have been seeing me moving around, but now I'm here. This is where it is at, man. If you guys are close to the Chicago area,
come on down.
that's right, man. I will leave some contact information in the description if you guys want to link up and come out. It's going to be an amazing event. But right now, we're just going to get into some things right now. My boy BEATZ EPITOME'z has something he wants to talk about out here involving, his situation. So I'm going to let BEATZ take it away. And, man, we're going to see you guys on the next segment, all right? All right.
BEATZ EPITOME'z, that's the YouTube channel. But I don't mind telling you guys my name. My name is Earl Watt. So I'll be transparent as far as that's concerned. But of course, I'd like for you guys to stop with my channel. Okay? I'm going to talk about when I found out I was being targeted. I didn't know I was being targeted, but I'm going to let you guys know what they did to me as far as how the targeting started. Now, behind me, you'll see this little parking where you can park, I guess you would call diagonally. But they would have a police car that would sit somewhere between the gray car and the black car. And they would sit parallel to the rail right here. But they made sure that I saw them every day. Now, if you look down the alley here, you see this is where I stay. I stay up on the 3rd floor. And so I was able to see this very clearly. They made sure I could see them very clearly because I was up so high. So anytime, and plus the window that you see on the right-hand side, as you can see, it has blinds. But before that, I didn't have blinds there. So every time I came into the kitchen, I could see the police car sitting there. So I found out now that they were starting to anchor me. So they did this every day. Now, what I would like to do actually is now we'll go around to the front because I also want to show you guys where they were parked when I left out of the front entrance of the building. And I want to show you exactly where they would park when I did. Now, in the meantime, they would always send usually an unmarked car this way past me. And at that time, I didn't realize that they were timing my entry into the kitchen. But every time I came into the kitchen, they made sure that they had a car come by. Now, I'm not sure what the terminology is with that, if that's patterning or anchoring, more anchoring or what have you, because I don't know all the terminology yet. But some of you who have experienced this know the techniques or tactics that they use in order to anchor you. Okay? So we're going to walk around to the front so I can tell you guys some more about how they attempted to anchor.
That's right, guys. We're going to take a trip around front. I'm going to leave the link to BEATZ EPITOME'z channel in the description. I need y'all to subscribe right now.
Ignoring them for most of the day, you know what I mean? Because it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. They sit up here and they pull out the red cars and the white lights, the white headlights and all this other stuff. And in reality, it's nothing but illusion. It's a falsehood. It's done nothing to make you think, okay? Make you think something's going on. But in reality, nothing is happening, y'all. They want to embed these thoughts into your head to make you think that there's an issue. Like, man, another red car, a guy in the red pants, these colors are just everywhere. But it's all psychological. And remember, Satan is the master of deception. And when you think about it, there's something psychological about that. You remember what Satan tried to do with Jesus after 40 days and 40 nights of fasting. You know, offered him the world. It's a lie. It's all psychological. It's all trick. It's all a trick. It's not what we think it is. Those red cars don't mean anything. Those colors don't mean anything. Those lights don't mean anything. They don't mean a thing.
That's a fact.
They just keep feeding you that to make you think that it means something. It means nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
And we have to start refocusing our mind to realize that it don't mean nothing. You know. So
it don't mean nothing.
So
okay.
We get here. Now next, you can stay right there because I want to show them.
Okay.
My apartment. 1, 2, 3. 3 apartments down, so we're looking at 75 to 100 feet. Most blocks in Chicago are about 45 feet wide. But this is Chicago. It's actually Oak Park, but you know, give or take, it's probably about 100 feet down, right?
Right.
Well, 125. And they would have a car parked here. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. Okay, they usually have a car parked right here. Facing this way. Sometimes they have the headlights on, sometimes they wouldn't, but they usually have a car parked right here. Sometimes it would be a squad car, but after a while, they start using unmarked cars. And you know, and obviously I was able to identify that once they had, I guess you could say, probably anchored me where they wanted me to. So they stopped using fewer squad cars and kept putting unmarked cars here. At one time I thought they were detectives, but now that I've been studying this a lot as far as it applies to me. So I can't say this for other TIs, etc. But I realize now that they're contractors. Because you look at the license plates in Chicago, Cook County, we have special license plates for detective cars. And those don't have the cars that were sitting here. So I also wanted to describe how they were trying to manipulate me into doing what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to obey them, so to speak. So I can remember one day I had my bicycle, I was on my bicycle. Take a look at this street right here. This is Taylor. You see where the white car is, they're sitting there. I'm coming what's called southbound to the little crosswalk here. And there's a gray car sitting here, like a sedan, in this same exact spot. And it decides to do a U-turn. Okay? Now, it does a U-turn when I get to the corner there, and then it stops. And it waves me across. Now, that was the day I finally realized that I wasn't going to be their slave anymore. And because they had done that to me before, numerous occasions, different spots, different types of scenarios. They'd meet me at a corner and then say, go across. You know. But that day they did the U-turn is when I finally caught on to what they were doing. But you know, they always had the lights on and all that other stuff. So I was beginning to see what was happening. I still didn't know fully, but I was beginning to see what was happening. And so that kind of changed things. You know, they really don't do that to me anymore because every time they tried it, you know, I found a way to defeat it. So they actually stopped doing that to me now. You know, if I do decide to, it's my choice, not theirs. So that's pretty much how it started. Now, this particular street is where they do their noise campaign, up and down the street all day, every day. You know, you can see all the headlights coming down here where they're doing all the lighting and stuff like that. But they're good, you know, with the noise campaign too. Right now they seem to be a little quiet. I don't know why. But you know, I'm gonna kind of shut that down. You know, I'm gonna wrap it up right now.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. That's BEATZ Epitome, man. You guys see He has an interesting story, man. We all have a story. We all have something to say. And I think it's very important that, we as TIs not only be the listening ear, but to be there to support each other and what we're going through, and not to kick people when they're down, and not to, contribute as far as us not having any unity, because I see that going on in the TI community, and I'm going to keep speaking up on this until we actually make a change. Because if we don't do it, nobody's going to do it, and it's just going to further our isolation and, again, further our targeting, man. So, man, we're going to have a lot more to come. Me and BEATZ Epitome here. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link to his channel in the description. I need y'all to subscribe right now. Stop what you're doing, click that link and subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.